Hello, Patriots. Welcome back to Once Again Tarot. I am Molly, and I am here to do another political tarot read. So, what I do, my process is I kind of reach out to some resources that I trust and appreciate. I gain a little knowledge on certain subjects. I acquire a little bit of curiosity, and then I formulate some questions that I thought might be fun to maybe see what spirit or the universe might say is going on. So this week, I have about 8 questions, and I'll just run through them. I don't really have a plan on how many cards or whatever. I might clarify further. We'll see. Tarot is kind of fun. A lot of political folks aren't so keen on or used to the idea of tarot and seeing where it goes, but why not play with something new when everything is so difficult to trust? Why don't we see if we can trust our own tuition based off of imagery that comes in, right? That's what tarot's all about. It's imagery, it's numerology. There's even some astrology attached to it all, so it's pretty cool. Anyway, my channel's going great. I've gone up 30 plus subscribers in the last week. It's been awesome. I've been on it, and I'm really happy to be here. So thank you so much for checking in. This is for the next week in politics, and let's see. Let's just go ahead and get started. The questions that I've created are in no particular order. Just kind of gonna go with them. I have them here on my laptop so that we can just pull them right up. This reading is coming out on Friday, February 5th. I'll do my next reading for political reads on next Friday. If you want more tarot content between now and then, you can check out astrological readings based off of your zodiac sign, or you can spy on other zodiac signs that you know. It's called cross-watching sometimes. So thank you for being here. Please do like, share, and subscribe. The more you like, the more I get in the algorithm of getting seen and noticed, and more people can check out this little outlet of information. Thanks again for being here. Okay, so guys, first question. Will we see fines against big tech censorship? I know that there's a lot of that going on. It's hard to identify who's too many of the wrong things are getting censored. I mean, I follow this pierogi company, and their sales and comments have dropped down to like 3%, aside from their typical 99% satisfaction of their customers, and now everything's completely dropped. They're losing everything, and I don't even know how that happens. They're in Canada, and they're being attacked by people outside of Canada. Anyway, what was our question? Will we see fines against big tech censorship? Knight of Cups, King of Swords, Ten of Cups. I don't know. Okay, and the Nine of Cups, which is about sharing love, okay? King of Swords, which is about calling shots and being assertive. And then the Ten of Cups. This is about comfortable community, emotional fulfillment. So with the question, will we see fines against big tech censorship? I kind of see yeah, because I see this King of Swords here, and he's pretty dang assertive, sharp-tongued, and he cuts things off. So with these cups being here, I see that it's gonna be emotionally fulfilling to cut the stuff off. So I think that we are gonna see some censorship getting pegged, and it might evolve into something that makes people feel pretty good about their community. Okay, we'll see. Next question. There are rumors that Trump will start his own news source. Have you heard those rumors? If you've heard anything, drop it down in the comments. I want to see what you guys have to say. What can we expect to see? Like, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna create something? I mean, he's already created an office for himself, right? Is he gonna create a whole source? We'll see. It might take a while for that big censorship, big tech censorship to get called out before he can really make anything happen, because no one wants to hear what he has to say right now. Anyway, what can we expect here? Judgment, 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, one more, 10 of Wands, 8 of Cups. I think he's gonna try with this, like, kind of like, this guy has acquired what he wants, but he's sitting on this bench, actually, in the original tarot, so he doesn't get to stay there for very long. And then with this 6 of Pentacles, this is kind of like giving and receiving. Like, I think he's gonna try. He's gonna be on his high horse, like usual. He is steadfast with that energy of just like being high and mighty. But with these 2 following cards here, Judgment and the 10 of Wands, I think it's going to be too much of a burden to carry. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. I don't think they're going to let him. They are going to let him, Yeah, with that on the bottom of the deck, he's going to have to walk away. He might go for something else. I don't see him giving up anytime soon, really. But we'll see what happens there. All right, this is kind of interesting. All right, next subject. Okay, so when it comes to the Nobel Peace Prize, have you heard that the Black Lives Matter movement has been nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize? I don't remember by who. I think someone in the U.S. And then with Donald Trump has also been nominated twice for the Nobel Peace Prize. So I'm not saying that they're the runners-up for that award, but they're both in it. And so my question here is, will either of these nominees win the award? Obviously yes and no doesn't come out, and I won't see, something that specifies which is specific totally, but we'll just see what happens. What can we expect to see with this Nobel Prize, these Nobel Prize nominations? The Empress, 8 of Wands, the Fool, 3 of Wands. Okay, Page of Swords. There's going to be probably a lot of inquiry. I don't think it's going to be either one of them. With the Empress and the 8 of Wands, I think it's going to be someone else. Oh. Maybe this is some pretty feminine energy with the Empress here. So it might be a woman that is a strong communicator. And then someone who maybe recently came into the spotlight, who jumped right in with that Fool card and is kind of maybe expecting that prize. I'm not really sure what that's saying there, but I think it's, yeah, the Page of Swords. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be I don't think the cards are telling me it's gonna be the BLM or Trump. I think it's gonna be a woman that communicates, that everyone sees. Okay, question 4. What do we got here? What can we expect to see soon per Governor of Texas's executive orders threatening to sue the Biden administration for threatening jobs in the oil and gas industries within the state? So yeah, the governor of Texas is having all his state government departments are ordered to sue the Biden administration if the government tries to slow down any of those gas and those jobs, those industries. Like, he's like, you cannot shut us down. These are very important resources that keep us as humanity moving forward and keep a lot of people in jobs. So just on that note real fast, I think that we can't just cut dry these types of situations. If you care what I think, if you don't, I can stop. But this time I'm making it. Instead of just like cutting off these jobs and saying that we need to do something better, let the processes continue, because you can't just cut a job off. So much paperwork, time, money, effort is invested into those situations, and you can't just cut them off. People lose out. And so I think you can create a new direction for people who are within those systems, who maybe do work for the pipeline, right? But you want them to work towards maybe solar, a hydro energy. I don't even know what the options are, but offer new education programs for them. Offer scholarships or benefits of more affordable education or free training for these new outlets of energy sources. That's my thought. Anyway, back to it. What can we expect to see soon per the governor of Texas's assertiveness in that situation? Cut the deck. Ten of Pentacles. Five of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. This card's pretty fun. The Tower. I think something is going to happen. Someone, we might see this go to court. We might see some action taken logistically, but someone's out for themselves. But what I see happening with the Ten of Pentacles, yeah, that's a 10. The 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. This is the people staying wealthy. This is independent wealth. This is someone maintaining their money and their job and working more and continually towards it to be able to maintain their home and their legacy. I see this working out for the people in Texas. I don't think that the Biden administration is going to be able to cut down any more jobs in the state of Texas. What do we got next? Oh, this one's interesting. So, actually, I'm going to let you guys know, one of my favorite resources is called The Epic Times, and what's the show called? Facts Matter with Roman, right? I love that news source. It's my most trusted one right now. I have a question for them later in this reading, and we'll see what it says, but that's where I get a lot of my information, and it's kind of nice to feel like I'm hearing true facts. True facts. Should I have to say true facts? So here's one of the stories that was brought up on his channel today, I believe. This is the question I acquired from it. Having over 700 transplant centers in the country, is China's forced organ transplant of prisoners an ethical practice? Or is there hidden information and inhumane tactics in acquiring these organs? So yeah, so there's a lot of, you can get, so in the US it takes like months to get an organ transplant, right? In China you can go out and get it in like a week or two, and we don't know where they say they're coming from, prisoners and stuff, but I mean, I don't know. I'm sure it's a pretty convoluted story and hard to get some truth. I don't have any links for you besides the Epic Times that I was just talking about. They have all the links. I'll learn how to share the information eventually, but one thing at a time. So what's going on with this forced organ transplant donating? Six of Swords, Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Interesting. Two aces, Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck, Six of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Give me a second here. Considering my question, it's hard to just shift gears. Hidden information and inhumane tactics acquiring these organs. Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is about actual small tangible things that are handed over to people, right? See this coin? He's like, I have this coin, here you go. Two aces. Truth. Swords are all about the headspace, communication, and clarity, truth, honesty, vivid information. Ace of Wands is about action. Six of Swords, more of that sword head energy, right? That thoughtfulness. This is about moving away from something. But this guy's kind of pointing over here at these two aces. I think that big clarity is going to come out. I mean, it's not really saying that anything bad is going on. It's not saying anything is grotesque, but I mean, it's happening. going away to a different, after thoughtfulness, and then big clarity, big action. So I'm not sure what we can expect to see there, but as far as I know, it seems that there will be a lot of information exchanged on it, and there will be big moves made on it. So if that's not a story you're familiar with, check it out. I just heard about it today, and I was like, what? Okay, next question. Why would America intervene on another country's election fraud like we're seeing in Burma? So the U.S. military is imposing themselves in Burma, and because there's election fraud. But it's like, what about over here, you know? So our election, you know? Like, let's focus on our homeland instead of somebody else and trying to regulate somebody else's government. Why would America intervene on another country's election fraud like we are seeing in Burma? Pentacles, Justice, Two of Cups, Four of Wands, Four of Swords. It looks like over there they're being a little quiet, and yeah, they're not sharing all their information with the U.S. And I think that the U.S. is like, with this Justice card and this pairing Two of Cups, they're like, what's your information is our information. We want to understand it, and we're going to keep coming in and gaining whatever we can in and out with this Knight energy, going in, getting what we can with this Pentacle energy, coming out, in and out, in and out. Because we need to represent a good visualization of our home, like we are the good. So I think that by demonstrating this justice in another country's community, that we kind of like it kind of makes it look like we're coming, you know, we are in unity here in our country, and we're just in there like taking care of business. That's it. Okay, next question. Okay. What do Zuckerberg's intentions entail regarding his political stance and the Facebook platform? So Zuckerberg is for the left. I saw some stuff today that definitely suggests he's for the left. Anti-Trump for sure. And he's kind of, I mean, he has this huge platform, right? And he's taking a side, and he's censoring information that he doesn't like for the other side, right? And it's like, what are his intentions here? Like this video, share it. Page of Wands. He wants to create a new movement. The Star. He's had these goals for quite some time. He's kind of passionate about where he's going with it. Two of Pentacles. I think maybe throughout the last year, he might have been torn in either direction. He wasn't quite sure which direction to go, but we know which side he's on now, right? King of Pentacles, it's all about the money. It's like, which one is going to bring me more benefit? Like, because these options, like, either one is good. Like, you could choose either side of the freaking house and capitalize on it. And you can do it if you have the right mindset. And someone like Zuckerberg does. There's an intelligence there, and we can't deny it. Because look what he wants. Look what he wants to be the king of. The money. But I don't think it's going to benefit him eventually. Or this is saying that he will do whatever it takes to get the coin that he wants. It's all about money, people. Okay, last question. This one I'm afraid to ask because I want the answer to be good. I don't always get what I want, do I? Okay, so I acquire a lot of, in my opinion, reliable information from the YouTube channel Facts Matter with Roman Balmakov, I believe it is. My question is, are the Epic Times a trustworthy resource? I hope so. Yeah, let's keep these videos about 20 minutes. Okay, please answer me. Riddle me this. Can I trust what I hear? Four of Cups. Queen of Cups. King of Swords. The Moon. Six of Cups. Okay. Here is someone who has these resources here, but he's like, hey, look at this one. This is interesting. This one makes me feel good, emotionally good, because we have cups here, which is about emotional fulfillment. We have the Queen of Cups, who has mastered emotion. She knows when to hit. So, not in this deck, but traditionally her cup has a cap on it, unlike any other cup in the tarot deck, because she knows when to maintain that emotional composure and let it out. So I see emotional intelligence here. I see King of Swords. I see truth. I see someone who speaks with clarity and with honesty. But then we have the Moon, which is reminding us to be discerning on your own. We have primal and domesticated with this coyote and this dog, okay? And I think that what it's telling us here is that you still need to discern your own information that comes into you. Yes, with this king and this queen who are in mastery of truth and love, those are telling me this is a trustworthy resource. The Moon is saying to never stop questioning where your information is coming from. It can always turn on you, right? Six of Cups, it's a lot about intuition. It's a lot about personal happiness, past happiness, nostalgia. So trust your gut, which is the inner child, right? Yeah. Okay, well, that's what I have for you this week, Patriots. I thank you so much for stopping in. This is getting more and more fun, and I'm getting more and more interested in politics, which is what I've always wanted to be interested in. Information is fun, in my opinion. So thanks for coming out. Yes, do smash, tap, jab that, not that kind of jab that like button. Please share with anyone who you think might even remotely be interested. I really want to get my voice out there, and I appreciate you helping me do it. Thanks again for being here, and we'll see you next week.